All right, so we're going to make just the very first part of our car, the base. For that, you'll need 2 longer sticks and 3 shorter sticks and a hot glue gun. You notice there's this crumpled piece of paper under the hot glue gun. That's to help keep the work area clean. You could use fresh paper, but it's better if you have paper that's already too folded to actually be useful, so scrap paper is best for that. So if you look on this piece of paper here, you'll see there's a line across it. So what I did is a quarter piece of paper is about 69 millimeters, so I made 2 marks for a line so that I could get a nearly perfect rectangle so that I can align the sticks that I'm using to make the car. Also, I put another mark at about 4 centimeters in, so that I know where I'm going to align the scaffold that's going to hold these. So I'm going to have 2 sticks like this, a stick like that, a cross connector, and then another stick like this. So I'm going to start with this one, and I have this line drawn so I know where I want to put it. It's real important that with this shorter piece, it overlaps with the other tubes so that the crossing piece can actually reach to complete a triangle shape that will make these tubes sturdy. So I'm using this rectangle to align things with where I want them. And first I'm just going to put a small dab of glue
on both
on either
sides.
side, yeah, just so that it's going to get the initial part to stick. And then I'm going to, looks like it already, the glue already cooled down, so I'm going to remelt it because the sticks aren't quite straight. So the nice thing about hot glue is you can So now that I have these kind of straight, I'm going to use this as a spacer. So I'm going to have, this is my cross linker. My next piece is going to go here. Looks like the glue on this side didn't stick. I'm going to put a small dab of hot glue will cool down a lot more quickly, so when you're trying to get something initially set in place, small dabs can be helpful. It's also a good idea when you're doing this to have someone helping you because they can actually hold it in alignment. And then this is going to go across to make this shape structurally sound. Helps make sure the glue is facing the parts where you want them to connect. Okay, and then once it's actually connected and it's reasonably well aligned, then you can add more hot glue. So a good way, hot glue makes a mechanical connection. So if you make a layer of glue that goes, just a thin layer that goes all the way around the tube, this will make for a fairly stable connection. So I don't know if you can see that. There's a bead of hot glue that goes all the way around this lower tube, and then another bead that goes up around here. So it's kind of like I have a piece of rope that's tying these two sticks together, and that makes a very good hold. It doesn't have to be a lot of hot glue, but it helps to have a complete thread of it that goes around, and it kind of acts more like a rope than conventional sticky glue. And then you can repeat the process, and you'll have a frame that should be fairly stable. And that's it. That's a wrap.